exercising, and hopefully some tips for those of you who want to start training for your first 5K, because we have our 5K coming up on October 10th. But Caroline has been a fitness enthusiast for a very long time. Actually, you were in high school. So she's like high jump champion, right? I know, she's amazing. So, yeah, I know. Did a lot of stuff. She's an athlete in college. So I've been doing Camp Gladiator for 4 years now. And we're just excited to have her. So y'all give her a big round of applause.
So if have anybody heard of Camp Gladiator? Anybody currently doing Camp Gladiator? Yeah. So Camp Gladiator is, we're the largest outdoor group fitness program in the nation. We have camps all over Texas and a few other states as well. We basically run our camps. Let me tell you how we actually got the name Camp Gladiator, because some people can get a little intimidated by the name Gladiator. So our owner, Allie Davidson, actually won American Gladiators, and that's how she decided to come up and do and start Camp Gladiator. On her wedding day, she actually went and tried out for it, which is totally normal, I know. So she went and tried out for it, and she made it, and then they went up, her and her husband went there, and they did it, and they won. So with her winnings, that's what she decided to do, was to start a boot camp. So she started it in Dallas with about 20 cones and a parking lot and a flashlight that her husband is holding, and then it's grown from there. So we've continued to grow and double the company in the past couple of years and expand to multiple regions and states. So we're all fitness levels and all ages. I think our trainer in McGregor just recently got a camper out there who's 72 years old. So she signed up here recently, and that just kind of goes to show you that it's for all ages, all groups. Everything can be brought to your fitness level, whether you are a collegiate athlete or if you haven't worked out in 10 years. It's true.
Or longer.
Or longer.
I'm 71.5.
See?
I can
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait to get you out. There could be a prize under your chair, you never know. But anyway. You never know. I don't know. And I'll get to the tickets too in a little bit. That's another prize there. But we're a 4-week program, so we run 4 different weeks. Week 1 is our endurance week, so it's going to establish a base for when you start coming out to camp. Week 2 is functional week, so we'll work on your core and your strength and all that stuff you like to do when you're in the office. You just hop around on one leg, right? You're working on your balance. You brush your teeth on one leg, working on your balance and your core and your strength. And then week 3 is interval week. It's the best week. You get your heart rate up, you bring it back down. And week 4 is metabolic conditioning, so it's basically a mix of all of the weeks combined. And then we take, since we work so hard for those 4 weeks, we'll take a week that is the 5th week, and it's kind of a recovery week to kind of build that up and get ready for that new 4 weeks of camp, and we can kind of continue that cycle throughout the year. So basically, we're all over, like I said, Texas, and then our region is Waco, Temple, Killeen, which includes Hillsboro, Whitney, even Killeen, Harker Heights, Lorena, Rollins, and China Spring, kind of all over the little town. And I'm just going to go through and they're going to introduce themselves and tell you where they train. I'm Caroline, and I train in the Woodway, Hewitt area.
My name is Nicole Teeple, and I am the trainer for Robinson and Lorena.
I'm Jared Catter. I'm currently in the Temple and Hill area.
My name is Josie Vargas-Lara. I officially just became a CG trainer, so I'll actually be able to camp in the Temple area starting September.
And just because we don't like it to be super quiet and have to be loud and just really fun and energetic, we'll have you just do a tiny little thing here just to get you moving. We're going to take a little lunch break from your lunch break. So go ahead, just stand up real quick. Something super easy. I want you to just find a partner, somebody next to you. You can be in a group of 3 if you want to, or just go find somebody. Just give a little high. Just give a little high five. Little high five. Okay, so Nicole and Josie are going to explain to you what we're going to do. Just a little bit of moving around here. Just a tiny little bit. So you're going to face each other. It's going to get awkward. You're going to have eye contact, just stare at each other, look at each other in the eyes there. Okay. One of you is going to hold have one I Love Camp Gladiator jumping jack. What does that look like?
I love Camp Gladiator.
Yeah, there could be prizes. You could get some raffle tickets. And that's, the raffle tickets. So anytime you're high-fiving, you say, Suki, what, something you're loud, you're engaging, you're going to get raffle tickets. So the first place team, you're going to get 5 raffle tickets. There is a prize, ladies and gentlemen. There is a prize. Let's get serious. Here we go. Ready? Yes, question.
So it's 20 jumping jacks, so we switch 20, and then it's 10 and 10.
Absolutely. You're ready. You're ready to sign up. Ready, is outdoor, yes, outdoor group fitness. However, as you know, it's training right now. So we do have alternate locations where we meet in every specific camp location, and you can see all the locations we offer on that sheet in front of you. Currently, those are the ones that we have. Every location has a different alternate location. Some of us, we can go into a gym. Some we have pavilions, we go in a covered area, or just a room, just somewhere where we can be protected by the weather. Whether it's the cold weather, the outside, and it's hot, and that's okay. We just find some shade, and we're good to go. So now we're going to talk about, they have a bunch of different things. Tips for how to train for a 5K, a few different exercises you can do while you're at work. You can just get up and run around and do some exercises in your office, and some healthy snacking tips. And these three lovely trainers are going to go through those for us.
All right, I'm a note card kind of person, so I'm just going to go through it. And I'm going to talk about how to prepare or train for our 5K, which is very important because we have 5K coming up. Is that correct? All right. So first and most important thing is having the right type of running shoes for yourself. You can always go to any type of sports store and they can kind of help you choose the correct support that you need, arch support that you need, as well as the right base for your shoe and the right fit, because that is super important. Before you start training for a 5K, you just need to know that being part of some type of workout is great. Doing body weight workouts or body weight exercises, core workouts are very important. And the perfect fix to that is actually Camp Gladiator, because we do all of that and then more. So I'm telling you, some of the campers that I've seen that have gone from never running ever in their entire life, and then starting Camp Gladiator, they're doing 5Ks like every month now, 10Ks, half marathons. They have built up the endurance, they have built up the strength in order to make it all the way through and actually have just kept getting better and improving. So Camp Gladiator is a really good place to be if you really want to start doing that more often. First and foremost, you need to also remember to properly warm up before you do any type of running or any type of exercise. So that would include some basic dynamic stretching, and that's like butt kicks, that's high knees, that's walking lunges, making sure you're getting all of those muscle groups stretched out. When you start your first week of running, make sure that you're giving yourself proper recovery time. So you want to space out those runs. So you want to start out anywhere from 20-minute runs, maybe 3 times a week. And then that first week, make sure you give yourself a day or 2 between those to rest and recover, because your body does need that. In that first week, you really just work on finding a comfortable pace for yourself, which is very crucial. And what I mean by comfortable pace is making sure that you can hold this pace throughout the duration of the distance that you're going. So if you're going for 20 minutes, make sure that you can hold that pace, and you want to check it by making sure your good gauge is to talk to somebody or seeing something. So that way you know you're not gasping for air. If you're gasping for air, that's not a comfortable pace. You want to slow it down a little bit. And speed at this time in your first week or 2 is not really important. It's just a matter of getting through the duration of that 20 minutes, okay? And then when you want to start moving up on your speed and making sure you're getting a little faster and working on that, you know, during maybe your 2nd, 3rd week of that, do one hard speed day, meaning you want to work on some type of like interval sprints or going a long distance for like so long at a hard pace, and then minute walking, jogging, and then intervals, so changing it up every other minute. And then of course, during the time when you're actually prepared for your 5K, it's race day, make sure you show up early, want to get some good stretching in, so that, like I said, dynamic stretching, walking lunges, butt kicks, walking, jogging, kind of warming your muscle groups up. And then most importantly, anytime you get done with running, you need to stretch. And that's holding a stretch in a position maybe for 30 to 45 seconds, making sure all those muscle groups like your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your lower body is all stretched out, upper body as well. Some important tips when you're actually running the actual 5K, make sure like when you're going uphill that you're driving with your arms, not so much opening that stride, but driving with your arms is going to help you get up those hills. And when you go down a hill, kind of just let gravity take its course. Slightly lean forward a little bit. Other than that, just make sure that you're eating right, drinking lots of water, hydrating before your 5K, and definitely having the right fit of shoe, because you can get blisters, you can get some pain down the feet, so that's very crucial as well. So, and like I said, to start off is go to Camp Gladiator. It's a perfect solution for getting yourself ready for a 5K. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's perfect for you.
So some things you touched on was some healthy snack options, some things that you can continue to eat while you're getting ready for it, and then Nicole's going to go into some detail on this.
All right, guys. So, first off, snacks. Not just like junk food, anything like that. To boost your metabolism, which will help you burn the fat that you want to get rid of, you need to eat pretty frequently. I would say about every 3 hours. That keeps your body going. It also keeps it from going into starvation mode, where it'll start eating your muscle and not the fat. Because who wants to eat the bad stuff when there's good stuff right there? So that is what it will attack if you try to starve yourself and only eat once a day. I have quite a few new campers that's what they think they need to do. Just eat 1 or 2 times a day, come out, work out, they'll do great. No, because all that muscle that you're trying to build is getting eaten while you're working out, because it's not going to eat that fat. That fat's bad. It tastes nasty to the body. So it's just going to keep storing it and keep storing it. So I would suggest if you work 8 to 5 job, snack at about 10 o'clock and about 3 o'clock. Okay? Some ideas, I have actually a lot of ideas for y'all, just different things. A half a cup of Greek yogurt with a half a scoop of protein powder. That will add some protein in to feed those muscles, guys. Not right. Okay. Then we've got a fourth of a cup of almonds, just regular plain old almonds, guys, with a protein shake. Protein shakes, there's so many different kinds, guys. You can go with either almond milk or water. There's a few, like the one that I use now. I use just straight water. It tastes like Tang. It's awesome during the summer. It's great. Then we've got one apple, preferably a green one. This is something you would need, say, if you're starting to feel tired, maybe around 3 o'clock, you're dragging, you're like, oh, there's 5 o'clock. Get a green apple. The green apple is sour, and it's a natural energy booster. Okay, guys, it'll give you that natural energy instead of grabbing like a soda or an energy drink or coffee in the afternoon. That will definitely help. Have that with about 2 tablespoons of almond butter or natural peanut butter. Either or. They're both really good. It's a great little, you can pre-package all of this stuff, guys, just in little baggies, mixing up all of this together. Another one, we have 4 slices of the deli turkey. You don't want to get the already processed meat. The deli meat is a lot better for you. You can do that with broccoli and hummus. It's really good. The amount of broccoli, I would say maybe a cup of just raw broccoli would be great, dipping it in the hummus. 3 celery sticks and almond butter or peanut butter again, just filling up that celery stick. Regular, I'd say about 2 tablespoons as well. Then we have another one, 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese with berries. I would say raspberries, blackberries, or blueberries. Now that I've brought in fruits, everybody thinks fruit is good for you, it's great for you, I can eat fruit all day long. No, that's where people mess up. That is a natural sugar. You can get too much sugar, guys, and it will slow everything down. You won't see changes. I would say maybe 1 serving of fruit a day. So if you want it as your morning snack or your afternoon snack, go for it. I wouldn't do any more than a cup of fruits. If you're doing like little berries, just playing it safe on that end. Then we've got 1 low-fat string cheese, the little stick of string cheese, with 4 or 5 slices of the turkey. The turkey is real good for you. It's real great. I eat turkey all the time. Ground turkey is what I eat most of the time. And then we have Quest bars. I don't know if anybody is anybody familiar with Quest bars? It's a protein bar. Like Cliff bars, but way better. Cliff bars, if you look at Cliff bars, they have more sugar in them than they do protein. They have maybe 9 grams of protein and 24 grams of sugar. Quest bars, no, it's bad. It's bad. Quest bars are usually 1 gram of sugar and 20 grams of protein. What you can do, they have so many different flavors. You can put them in the microwave after you take them out of the wrapper. Take them out of the wrapper, put it in the microwave, 10 seconds, warm it up. It is heaven. You will not think you're eating something that just has 1 gram of sugar in it. I promise that. Cookie dough, cookies and cream, all different kinds. That is a great one to get a little extra protein if you don't want to be eating just tons of meat all day long, or eggs, or anything where you get your protein from. That's an extra little booster. If you don't want to do the protein drinks a lot of people do the Quest bars. I have a Quest bar every day around 3 o'clock. They're great. They're easy to keep a hold of. And then also, Josie already kind of touched on the water. Guys, water is very important, especially when it's hot outside, especially if when y'all come out to camp. It's cool today, it was cool yesterday, but we need to start drinking that water. I try to tell all of my clients, as soon as you get up in the morning, before you do anything, unless you need to put your glasses on to see to walk, is to go drink a glass of water right away. That needs to be the first thing you do every day. It starts you off just right, and drink all throughout the day. Your goal is to get a gallon of water a day. You will feel so much better. You will start seeing a difference within a few days. You won't be getting as tired. When you go out to work out, you won't get dehydrated. You'll stay well hydrated, because we do not want you to drink a ton of water right before you come out to camp, because then you're going to be over in the grass filling up water, okay? And you're gonna feel sick, and it's because you downed all this water. So if you start first thing in the morning fresh and have that glass of water, you're kicking off your body just right, and then just drinking it all throughout the day. Whenever I just left my desk job 2 weeks ago, I had a gallon of water that I sit right on the floor. I fill it up every morning when I get to work, and I just pour it in my cup throughout the whole day. And my goal was to have that whole gallon gone by the time I left work. And then anything else I had that evening was bonus. It was just extra water. You can never get too much except for in a short period of time. That's the only time it's bad, is to try to get like a whole gallon in 2 hours. It's not good. So other than that, that's really all I have. That's a lot of snacks that you can do. I would say again, around 10 o'clock and around 3 o'clock. Every 3 hours. So if you eat breakfast around 7, then you come in and eat around 10, then you have lunch. Depending on when you have lunch, just look at your schedule and try to figure it out. Just try to pace it out every 3 hours, would be great. Keep that metabolism going, and you'll definitely start seeing a difference adding in the Camp Gladiator with it. Okay, guys?
Yeah, and I'll add to that, just a lot of the snacks that she mentioned, these sounded pretty convenient, and that's a big thing that I know for most people is convenience. And if you have, it's easy to go to the vending machine and get a bag of chips, or the convenience store in the drive-thru or whatever, and you get that quick fix, that quick whatever it is, cookies, chips, and super fast to eat. So if you have something already prepared and it's with you at work in your little lunchbox or in your refrigerator, then you'll go and you'll grab that healthy option. That's, I think, where a lot of people will fall off the wagon, is just because I'm so hungry, I'm sorry, I didn't have anything at the time, and convenience is a factor. A lot of those were very convenient, easy to grab foods. So very cool. And then now we have some exercises. We're gonna get active.
All right, my name's Jared, and I'm going to go over some exercises that you can do at work. And the first one is, they don't volunteers. What is your name? Tommy? All right, well, you can sit right there. All right, everybody listen. This is Tommy. Only to demonstrate the first one, I'm glad y'all have these chairs. This is a perfect chair for this.
Somebody's gonna do CPR if I pass out.
Yes, I can certify. I can totally see you.
I love it.
All right. So, first thing is squats. Okay, squats are never anybody's favorite exercise. Nobody likes to work their legs out because when your booty gets sore, you can't walk. But they are very important because you're on your legs all day long. So if your legs aren't strong, you got problems. Now, you said you're 71 and a half?
71
Okay, 71 and a half. So when was the last time you did a squat? Did you do it very much? No?
Well, what I was doing, yes,
Perfect. All right. Well,
today.
that's awesome. I'm going to show you guys a good way to do it where you're not having to put all that pressure on your knees if you haven't done it in, say, 15 to 20 years. Okay?
At least.
Let's step outside. I'll show first, and then you can
Okay.
demonstrate. So first thing is, this is actually an exercise built to test the elderly population. So it's really safe. Everybody can do it. So all you do is place your hands back here. You sit down in the chair and stand back up. You can use your arms to get back up. If you do 20 of these, I guarantee you'll get stronger. And it's a good lower body workout. You're getting almost every muscle in your legs. Now, if you set an alarm in your phone for every hour, you just get up and sit down 10 to 20 times every hour. By the time you get off work, you'll have either done 80 to 160 squats for the day.
There's actually a bell that we talked to Molly about installing a bell. It's going to go off every hour on the hour, and you're just all going to start doing chair squats.
Okay, so you want to come try it? All right, so Tommy's going to go ahead and try it.
Here?
Yep. Yep, it's just get down, stand right
Oh,
back up.
that's easy.
See?
Okay. And you can do it all day long. You can even use your arms to push off. That'll even get you an upper body workout. Pretty simple, right?
Very, very simple.
All right, awesome.
Very fun.
Our turn is going to be this dancing event. What is your name, sir? Jim. Jim? Like me, I'm here. And I'll have you stand back up. Because he actually modified his squat earlier. I'm very proud of him because that was an amazing thought process. He actually turned around and braced himself with the table, and he squatted down and held it while using the table as support. So if that's easy and you don't want to do that anymore, and you don't want to just go straight for the squat, brace yourself, put some weight on the table, that way it takes some pressure off your knees, and you can squat down, hold it, and use your arms to push back up. Okay? These are all easy workouts you can do at your desk. Pretty simple. Could you show them one more time how you did that?
Kind of held myself up.
Oh, that's exactly what the table's for. There you go. Pretty easy? Alright. Now, this next little bit, you're going to need an extremely intricate and difficult piece of machinery to do this. It's called a rubber band. Now, obviously, I just pulled that out of my folder, and you can probably do about 30 different exercises with this at your office, and you can put it in your back pocket. And you can do it with a friend. These two back here, like they're the best of friends. They're going to do them. So what's your name? Caitlin and
Anna.
Anna. All right, could you guys stand up real quick? All right. Now, this is a heavy resistance band, so this one's going to be a little bit harder to pull apart than normal ones. You can get a light one, a medium, or a heavy one. Nicole up there was so nice to give me a nice heavy one. So, at Camp Gladiator, a lot of our workouts are partner-based, so you will be working with a partner for fun, so you guys can support team each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple exercises where you use a band. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is just a regular old bicep curl. Now I can do this by myself if I want to, but doing it by myself is not any fun. And it's a lot safer with a partner because if you let it go and smack yourself in the face, it's not going to be fun. So that's all you're going to do is you're going to grab one side with both hands. Perfect. You're going to grab that side with both hands. And you're going to want to keep it low because you put it up in front of your face. If you let it go, someone's going to punch you. So keep it nice and low. As all one person can do, you're going to do the pull. You're just going to curl your hands in. Good. And let them back out. And this person, if you really want to be awesome, you could actually hold it at an angle so she's getting the workout while she's getting the workout. It's pretty simple. And if you're going to fall forward, all you do is brace yourself like this. Lunge it out like that. There you go. Pretty simple?
Yes.
All right. Now, this is also going to work for your triceps. Does anybody know where the triceps are? Second. Now, these are important because you use your tricep pretty much every day. Pushing doors open, getting out of the car, getting out of the chair, everything like that. No, same thing. Except you're going to grab first. Hold just like that. Like this one here. Both hands. Good. And you're going to go overhand. Yeah, both hands. So now get a little closer. A little closer. Good. You're going to hold it right nice and high. And so all you're going to do is you're going to a little closer. Now when you do this, is all you want to do is try and push down. Notice how my arms are not moving at all. Okay, if you start doing this, that's actually more like a row, and that's more like your back muscle in your lats. So we're not going to want to do that. We're just going to want to take the elbows, keep them still, and push straight down. Perfect. Just like that. Easy? Is that hard?
Sorry about the heavy band. I thought it was for him.
It's kind of fun? Right. You're a bunch of guys are good sports. So those are just a couple of exercises you can do. You can also do this by yourself. If you have shoulder problems, these are amazing. You can throw this behind your bed. Obviously, this is kind of short for me. I have no flexibility. Oh! But normally you can grab it and you can pull down and get your shoulder flexibility. I have 2 bad shoulders, so I use these all the time. So you can do things like this.
I think you've got muscles in the way.
Oh, yeah. So, these are also very cheap. They are not expensive. You can go to Walmart and get a Gold's Gym set of 3 resistance bands, light, medium, heavy, and they're like $12.
You can start off small and work your way up to the heavy and extra heavy.
And those ones are extra long, so you can actually tie those to a doorknob and do extension this way. You can put them underneath your foot and do pull-ups this way. So those ones are really universal. This one's kind of a lot lightweight. If you'd like this, I can write one down for you. That's it for office exercises. You're doing a video?
Yeah, we're about to watch some videos.
Oh, is it? Okay. Be patient.
Gotta work that.
I've seen my fitness level change in so many ways. I've increased my endurance, I have more stamina, great energy, so CG has helped me reach a new level of fitness for myself. The group is an amazing collective of individuals, different age group, different sizes, and we all have this one common goal, fitness, fun, kick your own butt. I love it. I'm just a proud counselor.
It's not only just a good workout, but like I said, it's a way of life. And there's so many people that Allie Davidson and all the other trainers have touched, and just benefit their overall well-being.
When I first got here, barely did one push-up and one sit-up was completely out of the question. Now I'm doing 40 push-ups, probably 100 sit-ups a day. I'm CG for life at this point.
So addicting because you want to come out and laugh and have a good time, really showing up on, and it's awesome. Within 4 months, I dropped from a size 12 to a size 4. And I've just become a healthier, happier person overall.
So I've lost 20 pounds in 3 counts.
I've dropped about 3 dress sizes, almost 30 pounds.
I've actually lost like 20 pounds since I started, so going right there.
It's like a teamwork effort with individual results. You can't help but to come and get it every single time. You can't get them going.
This is definitely something that I need more in my life.
I love Camp Gladiator. I love it. I love it. I'm hooked.
So, as you can see, there's a wide variety of people and just different age groups, different fitness levels. And real quick, while we're talking about, giving their testimonies and talking about camp, I was gonna play another video. I was gonna ask Kaylin, and she's a camper. She's been a camper for, since what month is it right now? August. So almost a year. And I just wanted her to say a couple things about, why she loves Camp Gladiator and maybe what it's done for her over the past few months.
So I'm Allie, for those who haven't met me, I'm Kaylin at camp.
Two names.
Two names. I started in November. I've also served my homes and had a lot of success in my moving up in weight, so that's been awesome too. It's so much fun. I complained this morning with one of the other trainers that I'm so sore, like I never worked out before. Like you're always sore because you're always doing something different. It's never the same workout. So that's been great. Rachel goes, so she goes in the afternoons. But my favorite thing is the support. So I've made a lot of friends and I've got a lot of support because the trainers are so supportive as well. Caroline's really supportive. I've never gone to Nicole because she's in Robinson, but she emailed me about food. So that's cool. I plateaued a little bit, and so one of the other trainers is giving me extra running exercises to do that night. So it's a really cool group and a cool community where you get a lot of help and support. Everybody's engaged.
Yeah, and that's the thing we're gonna finish with was just the difference in Camp Gladiator and how we are different. As you maybe saw up there, our mission is to positively impact the physical fitness and ultimately as many lives as possible, and to do that through fitness. And in order to do that, we have our trainers are always helping not just people who come to their camps, but anybody who else. Maybe we have some group pages and they'll post somebody, a camper who maybe I don't even know who it is, they might ask a question, but maybe I have the most knowledge in that field, and so I'll answer them and talk with them more about it, even if I don't even know who that person really is. And Nicole can touch on this a little bit, just the power of the group and accountability as far as the trainers and the campers in the group at camp.
Camp Gladiator is huge on building a community, building a family. Don't expect to just go into Camp Gladiator, get your workout and go home, just like you would a gym. You walk around the gym. I work out in gyms every day. You go in, you do your thing. You see these people every day. You don't know their name, you don't talk to them, you just see them. You can't relate with them. You go to Camp Gladiator, you're going to be approached with high fives, people wanting to know your name. wanting to know about you, helping you out, finding out what your goals are. You get together so close. My campers and I are so close. They are more my family than my blood family. They know me better than them. I spend every day talking to them, communicating with them, helping them with their goals, anything they need, problems they have, any pains. You come out, we do things together. We don't just work out together, because even the trainers, we're always like, guys, let's get together outside of camp so we can actually get to know y'all. Instead of being over here telling you, hey, come on guys, let's do push-ups, let's do this, and us just enjoying watching y'all sweat and get a really great workout while we're just standing here cheering you on. So we do a lot of socials where we get together. It's a huge variety. Just get together, everybody gets to know each other more on a personal level. Then we also have a lot of campers who, for accountability, if someone's not there that morning or that evening, they're like, hey, where's so-and-so? They didn't check in, they didn't tell us. So they'll either call them out on Facebook, send them a text message, an email, or even call them and be like, is everything okay? I have so many campers. It's so funny. In the mornings, around 4:20 in the morning, because my camps in the mornings are at 5 a.m. So around 4:20, if someone's not going to make it, they're texting me, sending me a text message or an email saying, hey, I have a sick kid, I was up all night, sorry I'm not going to be able to make it. They set their alarm to be able to let me know that, hey, we're not going to be here today, so please don't call me out on Facebook because I'm not going to be there. This is my reason. So, in all my campers, a lot of them, a huge group of them, get into the group messaging, and they'll wake each other up. Hey, you going to camp this morning? Hey, make sure you get up, wake up. I mean, they'll send multiple. We're already done with the warm-up lap. Here comes that person flying in. Sorry, I overslept, but the text message just woke me up. And they come in and they go to camp. So you have someone there to help push you. And we're also there to support you. It's really easy to go home and say, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And you get there and you're like, no, this couch or this recliner feels really good. You don't have someone over there saying, you know what, no, let's do this. At camp you do. You have someone right there next to you doing the exact same thing you're doing, pushing you, motivating you. And when you're telling yourself you can't do it, they're there telling you, yes, you can. Keep pushing, keep driving. It is amazing to see my campers when they are not able to do a push-up or a burpee or anything like that, and they get it down, and the crowd literally goes wild for that person, and that makes them feel so good, and it makes them set a whole nother goal. A lot of my new campers, I have them set goals, okay? If you can't do a push-up, by the end of week 2, you're going to be able to do 5 push-ups. We're going to work on that every single time you come to camp. We just set little goals like that. That is what is so important. I told my campers, I remember I fell off the bandwagon whenever I had kids, and I quit working out. 3 years ago, I was in the living room. This is my oldest daughter right over here, Laura. She can tell you, she saw me. I sat on the living room floor and tried to do 1 push-up and fell. I just fell flat on my face. Now I can do over 50 push-ups in 1 minute. It's 3 years, but it's something I worked towards. My girls could not believe it. It was something I wanted to do, and I did it. Anybody can do it. I have older clients that are doing it. I have younger clients. I have 18-year-olds out there pushing everybody. It's amazing. It's a life-changing experience. It really is. And I'm not just saying that just to try to sell camp to you. It has changed my life. I started as a camper, and every single one of these trainers welcomed me in whenever I first started, and I fell in love with it, and I became a trainer, and it has changed my life 110%. And I wouldn't know where I'd be right now without it. It's pretty amazing. So it's really great. It's something that you will not find at a gym or at your home watching a video on TV. Yeah, they're not really talking to you. They don't know what you're doing. You can be sitting here like this, and they're like, yeah, keep going. You got this. You got this. No, you got to have someone there really motivating you. We're humans, guys. That's just how we are. We drive off of that. That is our drive, is having someone there pushing you, supporting you. We love to hear someone say, great job, giving you a high five, or yelling your name across the parking lot. I had campers this morning while they were sprinting. They were just yelling out people's names. And let me tell you, those people's faces lit up. lit up, and they even went faster when they heard someone cheering for them. It's a good thing, and we would love to have all of y'all come out and join us.
Does anybody have a gym membership currently? Just raise your hand. Okay, and then how many of you have gone to the gym this past week, or do you continue to go like 3 times a week, consistently going to the gym? Pretty good there. So when you go, is it something like do you have a personal trainer, or you go in with a plan? Who goes in with their plan? They know what they're going to do when they work out. Man, I'm impressed. Because typically she gives you a plan.
Well, she gets you motivated.
Okay, one more. So how about anybody that you know their name at the gym and they know you and they give you a high five? Hey, how you doing? So no. Yes. Oh man. Basically, typically at a gym, and everybody has their, whatever works best for them. Whether it's they want to do Pilates or they want to do, go to a gym and work out there. But you'll typically go and you'll do the elliptical or a treadmill, and then you'll go to the weight section and just do like some curls and stuff. Maybe a group class. But with camp, you don't have to think about anything. We're going to do it all for you. So you go and you just listen. Pay attention. We're going to tell you what to do. You're going to have, like she said, the power of the group, everybody there encouraging you. We'll do team workouts, we'll do partner workouts, individual workouts. And it's just something, you're not having to think what you're doing, and you're going to get welcomed with open arms. And guess what? If you don't show up to camp, we might text you, where are you today? You haven't shown up in a week. We're going to put your picture on Facebook with that little milk carton, missing. Yeah, that's going to happen. So it's a good thing, though. But with all that said, I want you to just take a look at that form in front of you, because right now we have kind of an amazing deal for you. Typically, one camp is $189, and most of our members actually pay, you can see, $69 or $79. That's for either 6 months or 12 months, and that's a monthly auto draft payment, and that's our Bold members. They get, the discounted price for signing up for, a longer period of time. And so right now, we're in the middle of celebrating Camp Gladiator's 7th birthday. So what it is we're actually selling camp for $7. I know, it's crazy. $7. You heard me right, people. Calm down. $7. Yeah, that's one more than 6, okay? I know. I got the math skills. Absolutely. $7. So we have a couple of options for you. So we are in the middle of week 3 of camp. I told you we have 4 weeks of camp, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my great visual. 4 weeks and then that little off week, right? So we're in this week. You can do 2 things. You can sign up right now for $7, and the first person who actually signs up right now for $7 plus Bold, which I'll talk about that, you're going to get 10 raffle tickets. Yeah, you sure are. So right now you can do $7 plus Bold, and you're paying only $7, and you get this rest of this week 3, you get week 4, you get the off week, and then you get also the 4 weeks of the following camp. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Is that right? 7 weeks?
6.5 weeks.
Yeah, 6.5.
I guess week 4 starts next week. So you get that for $7, along with signing up for one of the Bold options. And that is something that the payment won't come out till, what is it today? October, I don't know what day is 1st it comes out, or like the very beginning of October. And those 2 options are on there, Bold 69 or Bold 79. And that's you just saying, hey, I'm going to commit, I'm going to do this, I'm going to invest in myself, and I'm going to come to Camp Gladiator, pay $7 right now. The 69 or 79 doesn't come out until October, and you just commit to be fed. And option number 2 is $7, which that will start September 7th. So that would mean you wouldn't get the 4th week or the off week, but you would start in a couple of weeks on September 7th. And that would be for 4 weeks. So either way, it's $7 for something.
Yeah.
And that's not to say, like, I mean, I know absolutely every single one of you is gonna sign up. It's $7, right? Okay, I know. So, and then if somebody else you know may be interested, maybe you're like, oh, I like to stretch and do yoga. You can even do that at camp too, that's cool. But somebody else you know, maybe a spouse, maybe a friend, you want to add them to it. Because another thing that we do have are friend credits, and that's basically you getting signed up and encouraging some other friends to come out, and you get a $30 referral credit. So you're actually going to be coming to camp for free if you get some of those friend credits, sort of. So there's a lot of options. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. And the first person who stands up, you get $7, guys. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know. I can't. Oh, she's in! $7! Absolutely. $7. Come on, says 10 tickets. The prize is yet to be drawn, guys. The prize is yet to be drawn. While you're talking, you still got 9 seconds. Oh, really slow. Still got 9 seconds.
Guys, and just remember, when you sign up for camp, you can go to any and all locations.
As many times as you want.
Yes, you do not have to go to one specific camp and only like maybe 1 or 2 times a week. You can go up to 3 times in one day. That is possible. I don't know if I recommend it, but I have had one camper do that just to say she did it. She tried it out, she said, okay, I did it, never doing it again, and I did it. So you can go 2 times a day. I have a whole lot of campers that do see me twice a day, about 2 or 3 times a week. So just know your options are not limited, it's all out.
Does anybody have any specific questions? Because otherwise we'll come around and ask. Does anybody have any questions about, we can just touch on it again.
I'd like to say,
Yeah. Are any of these locations that close to you? Like there's morning, mid-morning, there's afternoon, there's evening. What's your holdup? What's your holdup? So this one really is just, it'll be $7 and it's no cost. Option to go to and then that's it. You simply come, show up, and try it out, then you're good. And that's it. It's $7 just one time. It's kind of crazy. It does sound crazy, and it's really actually it is as good as it sounds. There's no strings attached. Absolutely nothing. And that's the thing, you can go to, like if you have to go early in the morning one day, you can go to the beach the next. So you have that option.
So would I just have fitness?
I have a small shadow.
$7. It's like, you know, your meal, less than your meal, right here. It's nothing else. So you go, fill the form out, just check one location. You don't have to, and you can go to multiple, but anyway, so like, whoever the trainer says, they'll go. You got it. So where are your other, where do you have yours? Just pick one.
All this race.
You can't do the 5:30? Might be the only time I can do it. I mean, I can go in the
Yeah. Yeah, you could do the 5:30. Right. You know, it's kind of cool today though. So most of the time we're going to be in shape and everything. And you know, this way you can at least try it a couple of times and see what you think. And it's $7. Just know $7. Did I mention $7? So wants to draw the winning. Oh yeah, we gotta get you.
Can you do it at 5?